Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome to WYO Today and 9 through 9 KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School sport. It's our last game, last day here at the James Johnson Invitational in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We are at East, the Thunderdome, as they call it here, to face the Thunderbirds. It is boys action. Girls following the Thunder Basin Astoria Gym earlier today. The crowd is already pumped up because a big girls matchup preceded this. It was the Lady T-Birds defeating number 2 Green River Lady Wolves by about 17. Welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. I am Kevin Shields, your voice of the Riverton Wolverines, and we're going to take a look real quick because we only get 9 minutes and 40 seconds till we tip it off. At the Cheyenne East boys, the Thunderbirds are coached by Sly Johnson. They came into this Invitational 3-4, but they played quite a bit of games. They're going for their 4th. This will be a doubleheader for them actually today. So Riverton has played 3 as well, and they've won all 3. So they now sit at 6-4. Riverton, of course, 6-5 after having their 6-game winning streak come to an end last night at Central. It's the 3rd time that the Riverton boys are going to have to play a host team at home in this Invitational. Of course, played Central and Central, South and South, splitting those 2. East, very balanced attack, have 3 guys in double-digit scoring. They are led by Sadel Johnson, a junior, with just under 16. Right behind him with 15 points per game is Kanan Zawada, and at just under 14 is Cameron Nath. Nath averages a double-double with those 13.6 points per game. He averages 10.6 rebounds per game as well, and just under 1.5 blocks per game. Leading the team in assists and steals is Kanan Zawanda, the senior. From the field, pretty good 2-point shooting team at 48%. Good 3-point shooting team at 32%. Free throw line, they are at 61%. They've mainly lost, quite honestly, to teams from the bigger teams from Nebraska, and I think one from either it was Montana or Idaho. So East, very good opponent, likes to run. Of course, last time we were here, at least that I recall, is 2 years ago, lost on a buzzer beater 3 at the end of the game. Of course, for Riverton, they are led by Eric Smith, comes in at 12.4 points per game, and right behind him is Garrett Jackson at 12. Jackson's average kind of been headed in a lower direction here as of late. Eric's going up a little bit. Clay Sheets, who came into this tournament or invitational averaging 8.3. He's probably seen his average go up just a little bit because of not scoring a whole lot yesterday. So we've only got 7 minutes, so we're going to take a break real quick, and when we get back, it will be time for the Ranger Keys to the Game here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back. Pep band loud. They were loud during the girls' game. We'll see crowds on Saturdays in Wyoming basketball. It tends to be hit or miss. We'll see how many students we get here as far as what this atmosphere will be like. The band alone's raucous enough, though. Very large Pep band as well. So, and they play pretty good. Not as good as our marching Wolverines, but I'm biased. Keys to the game for Riverton is going to be help side defense. That's kind of their defensive rotation is kind of what led to that third quarter where everything changed last night and went from a game that was within reach to just a blowout. Riverton is very good defensively, but when their help side and their defensive rotation kind of falters, that leads to bad things very quickly. And as we saw last night, it led to Batchelor being able to get open looks from 3. So that's what we have to look forward to here tonight, is that they've got to rotate well, they've got to help defensively, and then get out and run. So that's what we need to see out of Riverton. And from Cheyenne East, they're going to want to get out and run too. They've got a lot of depth. They play a lot of guys. In fact, they played so many guys that we do not have them fully able in the scorebook. We had to kind of go by minutes of who we thought would play a lot, and then we left a few open spots. So 2 teams that go very deep. Not sure about substitution patterns. You know, here today, 4th game in 3 days, that the bench is going to be lightning quick for Riverton. So you kind of want to avoid some foul trouble too. Got to get your feet in the right places because you tend to reach defensively when you're a little bit slowed up. And that's one thing the team can't do is have foul trouble because it messes with the rotation, messes with the routine, things of that nature. So we've got about 3 minutes until we start. Actually, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, it'll be time for the Repo starting lineup here on Wire Today at 939 KTAK.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
And welcome back. Sorry, we had a national anthem in there. So welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It's Arapahoe First starting lineup. And we've got, let's see here, for Cheyenne East, led by Coach Sly Johnson, it's going to be number 1, Nath, number 5, Johnson, number 11, Zawada, number 12, Martin, and number 15, King. For your Riverton Wolverines, led by Coach Bo Sheets, it will be number 1, Eric Smith, number 2, Clay Sheets, number 3, Garrett Jackson, number 20, Bo Anderson, and number 44, River White Plume. It's time to almost tee it up. It's time to tip it off here from the Thunderdome on the campus of Cheyenne East. We'll be right back with the tip-off here on 939 KTAK.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part.
And welcome back. Ready to tip things off. It will be East and Riverton. Here from the Thunderdome at Cheyenne East High School. Riverton will be in their white with red accented uniforms. They'll be going left to right on your radio dial. East in their semi kind of Carolina-ish blue look with black uniforms. Of course, they get introduced to AC/DC, which I cannot fault. So River White, and now Give Me Fuel, Give Me Fire, Give Me That Which I Desire. A little bit of Metallica, so they got good music selection, at least. So it looks like it's going to be River White Plume and Nath taking the tip here. Tip is going to be won by Riverton. Garrett Jackson with it will set up the half-court offense for the Wolverines. Going to his left for Bo Anderson. Anderson looking to drive right off the bat. Pitches back to Sheets. Now to Eric Smith right of the top of the key. He's going to fire a three. Leaves it short. Rebound by Easton. They'll look to break. Trying to take it all the way, putting it up no good is Zawada, but he is going to be fouled by Eric Smith. That'll be his first, team first of the early evening here, or late afternoon, I guess I should say. Free throws here for Zawada. First one up and good. Takes a couple dribbles. Zawada with the second one up and good. And East leads 2-0 here in the first 25 seconds of this matchup. Anderson going to bring it over midcourt. Right over the C and E for Cheyenne East in the logo. Goes to White Plume. White Plume off a screen by Smith. Is going to stop from 16. Off the glass. Good. And River White Plume ties us up at 2 with 7:15 to play in the first. Into the front court is Martin. He drives all the way down. Finally gets stopped. Kicks it up to Zawada. Zawada drives in. Dishes back to King. Now outside, long three on the way, no good. And Eric Smith and River White Plume kind of don't box each other. They kind of contest each other. And after a couple offensive rebounds, it's put up by Nath. 4-2 now in favor of Cheyenne East with 6:43 to play. Off a screen is Sheets. He shoots a 15-footer, no good from the elbow. Rebound by East. Trying to push things is Zawada. He drives in and dishes it, and an easy bucket for King. 6-2 now in favor of East. Sheets. Off pass from Smith, back to Smith. He's left of the top of the key and about 4 feet away from it. To Anderson on the far left wing, far out. Long bounce pass to Garrett Jackson on the right wing. Jackson going to back out towards midcourt. Now the pressure defense starts up. Jackson drives in, hits Smith in the corner. Smith now drives in, loses control. First turnover of the day against Riverton. Into the front court, they'll get it to Zawada to set things up. Zawada to King on the left. Back up top, and it winds up back with Zawada, where he'll go over to the side for Johnson. Johnson on the wing, dishes inside to Nath. Nath turns on Bo Anderson, puts it up and good. 8-2 run to start this game. 5:33 left in the first. Riverton trailing by 6. Smith into the front court, going to the right wing. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson for 3, no good. Rebound by Cheyenne East, and they've got numbers. They get it up to King. He takes it in, puts it up. No good. Charge against King. Charge is drawn by, I think that was Clay Sheets, but I could be wrong. That'll be the first foul against Cheyenne East. Each team with 1. And here we go with substitutions now. Let's see here. We get Gage Treber coming in, Peyton Larson, and Trenton Weber. So White Plume, Anderson, and Jackson will go to the bench. Lander up on the Outlaws 30-6 at the end of the first quarter. That is the Lander Valley Lady Tigers, number 2 in the state. Lander Smith from top of the key dishes Larson in the corner. Larson, long pass intercepted. Looking to drive down, puts it up and good. Does Nath. Nath now with 6, and the lead is up to 10-2. Sheets. Gets past it, go out to Eric Smith in the corner. 3 on the way, good. Riverton really needed that. Need a few more, too. 10-5 after the 3 by Smith. 4:30 to play, driving in, and they're going to get another charge on him. And poor Trent Weber, who I said is the new Ty Sheets, yeah, he took that one pretty hard. He got trucked. Foul is against, I do believe, Nath on this one. It is. That'll be his second. Team second. I mean, it'll be his first team second. We've got another substitution here. Let's see what happened. It was for, looks like it was for East. Looks like Stevenson has come into the game. Jackson on the elbow, dribbles, goes to Weber. Weber up top to Treber. Treber over to the left to Smith. Smith back to Jackson. Jackson, open look at 3, leaves it short, follows his own rebound, gets it, takes a dribble, puts it up, and they're going to call a double dribble on him. So it'll be the 3rd turnover of the afternoon against Riverton. Comes with 4:10 to play in the first. Inbound by East to Zawada. Brings it up, goes to McCord, who also checked in. Over to Zawada on the wing. Zawada looking to drive in, dishes out. Going baseline is East. Now they get inside to Stevenson. He ducked his shoulder. They're not going to give him that, though, as he plows over a Riverton player. Lead is now back out 7, 12-5. Larson spins into the paint and throws it away. 4 turnovers now against Riverton, trying to lead a break, and it's going to be intercepted by Jackson. He hits Smith on a long outlet pass. Smith now has 5, and lead back, cut back to 5. That just fast break attempt by East just looked ugly to begin with. Into the paint. Martin turns, fires, no good. Rebound by Larson. Larson to Trieber on the break. Trieber puts it in, no good, but he will go to line as he is fouled. Foul is against number 21, McCord. That's his first, team third. Trieber at the line now. First one on its way up and good. Playing in a hostile environment, going to be very important that Riverton can sink for some free throws tonight. River White Plume checking in for Weber. 3:09 to play here in the first quarter. One more shot for Gage Trieber. Chance to cut it down to 1 possession. Granted, 3-point possession, but nonetheless. Free throw on its way. Good by Trieber. 12-9 now. 3:09 to play in the first. Ball being brought up over the timeline by Johnson, right over the center of the logo. He's harassed by Sheets. Johnson trying to lose Sheets, can't do it. Picks up his dribble, puts it out there, and Zawada able to recover it. Zawada, guard by Anderson, beats Anderson to the dribble and to the punch, and it's up and good by Nath. Nath now with 8 of their 14. Quick pass, gets it over the timeline. They go to Jackson. Jackson drives in, puts it up. No good. They're going to call a charge on Jackson before the shot, though. Be his first, team second. Eric Smith will now come back in. He'll come for Gage Trieber. Bringing it over the timeline now. Zawada goes to the free throw line for Stevens. Stevens kicks it out. 3 on the way. In and out, no good. Rebound by Eric Smith. Smith into the front court quickly and loses control of it. It's going to be fought for and taken away by East. Trying for a long break, and they can't control it, so they're going to... Well, they were going to turn it right back over, but it'll go over to a possession arrow, and, of course, that belongs to East, so it'll stay with just the turnover for Riverton. They now have 5. .202 left. Inbound is to Zawada. He gets it right back. Now gets it to Johnson. About 5 feet further back than top of the key. Johnson drives in, puts it up. No good. But they're going to say he was fouled. Johnson will go to shoot 2. That'll be the 3rd team foul against Riverton. Foul is called against Bo Anderson. It is his first. Trieber looks to be coming back in. First one on the way from Johnson is up and good. Chance to extend the lead back out to 7 here. Trieber comes in for Anderson. Second one on the way, pure. 16-9 now in favor of the Thunderbirds. Quickly, Sheets. Nice dish out to Smith. No shot, so Smith will dribble it back out towards half court and go back to Sheets. Sheets to the left for White Plume, now to Jackson in the corner. Jackson looking to drive in, out to Smith. Smith for 3. Good, Eric Smith. Smith now with 8 as well. And quick pass, catches everybody off guard. Especially Riverton not getting back, and returning the favor is Garrett Jackson. So let's get the camera back. Zawada drives in, and there we go yet again. So we got to get our score right here. 20-14, Smith down into the paint. And going to miss is Riverton. Johnson with the rebound. He'll look to break here. It's an air ball on the miss. They look to get it inside. They do put it up and good by McCord. Or by King, excuse me. He now has 6. Lead is its largest at 8 now. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 22-14 Thunderbirds. Jackson with it on the wing. He picked up his dribble. He needs some help. White Plume comes out to help him. White Plume going to top of the key to Smith. 13 seconds left. Smith backs out towards half court. They're holding for the last one. 8 seconds. Smith makes his move. Dishes out to White Plume. White Plume for 3. No good. Rebound is put back up and in by Garrett Jackson. Great offensive board there by Jackson. It'll cut the lead back down to 6. So at the end of 1, 22-16, the host East Thunderbirds on top. We'll be right back here on Wire Today, 939 KTAK with the second quarter.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming!
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
And welcome back. He'll start off as Riverton's basketball here. Possession arrow favors them to start the quarter. They trail 22-16. It will be Anderson, Smith, Sheets, White Plume, and Jackson, your starters, as you would normally expect. Smith with it, looking to drive. Now pulls out and goes to Sheets. Sheets, top of the key, trying to use a screen. Now goes over to Jackson on the near wing. Jackson going to dribble back out toward half court. Now he doubles back, drives in, puts it up, and they're going to call a charge against him. Second one of the day against Jackson. Thought he might have done enough to avoid it, but he did not. First foul of the quarter against Riverton. Jackson's going to have to watch his fouls. At this point, he had 4 in the first quarter. Inside quickly, nice passing, put up and dish, but just a little off balance. Gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Jackson, good effort. Jackson getting all sorts of fouled, and they don't call it. And Bo Sheets is not happy. He marched down there, and then he kind of slowed himself, like he caught himself that this was not the time. They're going to say it went out of bounds off of Riverton after securing the rebound. So technically it's a turnover inside into the paint for Nath. Puts it up, no good. Bo Anderson can't secure the rebound. Zawada kicks it out for a 3, no good. And Sheets is just going to get madder and madder. You can tell how he's marching. They're going to call Riverton. Do you believe River White Plume maybe with a shove? They do on the rebound. That'll be River's first, team second. And this Riverton team does not mind playing physical. Just, both ways is nice. 7:06 to play, down by 6. Zawada inbounding to Johnson. Sheets trying to intercept it, can't. Jackson picks up Johnson as Sheets gets back on defense. Running in, and they're going to call a hold. And Bo Anderson, as we know, an emotional player, is not happy. He says he has him tied up. And that's his second, team third already. Comes with 1 minute and 1 second into the second quarter. 3 quick fouls. Inbound is to Nath. Nath to Johnson. They swing it around to Zawada for 3. Good. Zawada now with 4, and the lead balloons up to 9, 25-16. Smith, off a screen from Jackson, drives in, puts it up, and 1! As his face was actually kind of clawed. Smith now with 10. And he'll go to the line. That'll be the first team foul of the quarter against East. Foul is going to be called on King. That's his second. Smith, about the only thing offensively he kind of struggles with is some free throw shooting at times. Anderson and Jackson come out. Larson and Treber come in for them. Free throw on the way up and good. 25-19, 6-point game. Zawada gets it to Tafoya. To Nath now. He goes in, puts it up and over a bunch of Riverton players. They can't secure the rebound. Nath gives it back, and it winds up in Treber's hands as he's falling out of bounds. So it'll stay with East. Coming in now is Trenton Weber. He'll come in for Clay Sheets, and we have a timeout on the floor. Let's see, it's going to be a 30-second called by Riverton. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on WYO Today, 939 KTAK.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
And welcome back out of the timeout. It'll be East basketball. Can't really get a beat on how they're calling this game. At times it's very tight from the referees. Other times it's really loose. So Zawada on the inbound to Johnson. They go underneath for Nath. Back to Johnson. Swinging it out, driving in as Martin puts it up. No good. Ball goes out of bounds, though, on the rebound. It will remain with East. 6:09 to play. Story of this quarter is kind of 3 team fouls already against Riverton. Inbound is to Nath. He's picked up by Weber and Smith. Out to Zawada. Zawada drives in back to Nath. Nath puts it up and good. Nath now with 10. Gage Treber just trying to go all the way. Puts it up and one! Holy cow. Looks like he was out of control for a second. And then Gage Treber, what an athletic play. Back down to 6. Treber going to the line for one shot, the old-fashioned three-point play. He is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe today. It's on its way, and it is good for Gage Treber. 5-point game again. Full court press by Riverton. Just kind of shown at first on the inbound. Now they'll back off and go into their traditional man-to-man. Zawada, top of the key, looking to drive in. Has it tipped off his knee, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be the second turnover of the day against the Thunderbirds. Sheets will inbound to Treber. Treber drives in, dishes out to Weber. Weber now driving in, loses control for a second, and now does lose control, and it's going to be a possession arrow. It'll favor the T-Birds. Riverton, let's see if they stay in it. No, they don't. They're going to look like they're going to kind of pick it up. It's a bit of token pressure. As Johnson brings up, Sheets intensifies it at half court, though. Johnson to McCord. McCord going to the left wing. Now cross-court pass for Tafoya. He's guarded by Treber. Inside, beautiful move to get Zawada, but they can't get it. And Jackson's just bumped and no call. I guess this is the period when they're calling it light. Larson looking to drive, picks up his dribble, goes to Treber. Treber on the near wing, drives in, looked for Weber and just an ill-advised pass as it's picked off. Good job by Riverton getting back on defense to avoid a break. Zawada with it, goes to Johnson. Johnson into Weber, no good. They're not calling anything now because you could have called a block, and now you're going to call a hold. Maybe it was a hook and hold. I'm so confused at this point. This is just weird how they're caught. There's not a lot of consistency at the moment. That is the second foul against Nath. It will be team second as well, actually team third of the quarter. Eric Smith coming back in, as is River White Plume and Garrett Jackson. They'll join Schreiber and Sheets. With 4:26 to play, Riverton looking to eat into the 5-point lead. 27-22, Smith going to the near wing, now hands it to Sheets, comes back up top for Jackson. Jackson driving in, and Schreiber in the corner for three. No good, rebound by East. Johnson over the logo at midcourt, picks up his dribble, and now Schreiber with a steal. Schreiber has a trailer, and he stepped out of bounds, Gage. He stepped out of bounds on the sideline after he made the steal, so he'll turn it right back over, but you love the effort there. And the referee's telling Schreiber what he did. Not sure Gage agrees with him, but I will say this official had a great view of it. Tafoya to the free throw line, to Zawada underneath. Easy, should have been an easy shot, and then an easier rebound for Riverton. Stevenson missed it. Oh, I thought it went off Riverton. They're going to say last touch. Stevenson just airballed it. That's why kids use the backboard when you're 2 feet away. He just went it sailing right over as Bo Anderson comes back in. 3:42 to play in the half. 5-point game. Feels like we've kind of been here for a moment at 27-22. Smith to Jackson on the wing. Jackson has to pick up his dribble, hands it to Smith. Smith for three. Well short. Rebound fought for by Bo Anderson and Gotten. Anderson to White Plume. White Plume hands it to Smith. Smith unable to drive in, goes to Jackson. Jackson trying to back in. Jackson out for Smith. Smith spins, puts it up. Good! What an athletic play by Eric Smith. He now has 13. And the lead is now cut to 3, 27-24. Looking to drive in. East puts it up. No good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touching East. The miss was by McCord. And like you may have just heard a dad say, use the backboard, baby. Exactly what I've been talking about. 2:55 to play. Riverton with a chance to cut the lead to 1 or tie it. Anderson will bring it over the timeline. Sheets gets a screen from Anderson, but they switch on it to Jackson on the right wing. Or to Weber, excuse me. Weber to Jackson. Jackson from 17. No good. Following his own rebound. And that's going to be on Jackson. Okay, now they're calling it tight again. Or they just don't like Jackson. It's his third foul, team fourth foul. So I thought that was just good physicality going for the ball on both guys. They just collided at the shoulder, so Jackson will have to sit for a little while with his third. T-Birds will be in the bonus next foul. Swinging around, winds up with Lucero. Lucero swings it, now it winds up back to McCord. Trying to steal it is Schreiber. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by East. And boy, Schreiber having himself a day defensively and not to sugarcoat, offensively too. He's got 5 now. And he has made himself a physical presence here defensively in trying to get this comeback. And we've got some blood on the floor or something of that nature. So they're waiting for a trainer to come over. We'll take a break with them. 27-24 Riverton basketball when we return here on 93.9 KTAK.
Head to Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover for them.
And welcome back. Good job by the trainer getting the blood off the floor. Not sure who it belonged to. Maybe Treber. He's been throwing his body around recklessly. Now they're just getting sweat up. So 2:18 to go, 3-point game in favor of East. East has led the majority of the game. And Riverton has been trying to play catch up here. Inbound to Sheets. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson to Smith. Smith in the corner. I know you can't see it, to Weber. Back to Smith. Smith looking to drive in, spin with 2:03, 19 on the shot clock. Over to Anderson, a long three, air ball. And Johnson looked to lead the break here. And he stopped. He actually lost control of it. He walked as well. But we get a whistle in the middle of a fast break. Let's see. It's a foul against East. Foul is against Johnson. That's his first. Be the team fourth as well. So Riverton will be in the bonus on any more fouls as well. Minute 49 left, down by 3. Anderson, Sheets, Treber, Smith, and Weber are your Wolverines on the court. Here at the end of the first half, Sheets to Anderson. Anderson to Smith on the near wing. Smith going to the post to Treber. Treber backing down the low block, puts it up, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it up, good! Gage Treber. 1-point game, 27-26. Quickly look inside. Anderson with a steal, trying to get it to Smith. Smith tips it to himself, lays it up, and they lead. Great. That was more Eric Smith, the wider receiver, than anything else. 28-27. Riverton up. Minute 10 left in the half. Hasler to Lucero and back to Hasler. Sheets harassing him viciously. Gets it to Zawada. Zawada drives down, puts it up. No good. Gets his own rebound up and good. They retake the lead. Zawada now with 6. 50 seconds left here in the half. Smith to Sheets on the left wing. Sheets drives in from the free throw line. Banks it out, in and out. Rebound by East. Zawada trying to go coast to coast. And they're going to say Eric Smith pushed him while on the ground. So it will be, though, a free throw situation because it will be the 5th. Against Smith, it is his 2nd. So Zawada will go to the line. Zawada on the year is 80% from the free throw line. First one up is good. So Treber and Weber will come out. Coming in will be Garrett Jackson and River White Plume. Second one on its way and good. Exactly what you expect from the 80% free throw shooting. Zawada. 3-point game. 28 seconds left as Smith brings over the timeline on the near side. Smith gets a screen from White Plume. Doesn't work as Johnson goes over the top of it. 18 seconds left. River White Plume looking to drive in. Puts it up way too hard. Rebound by East. They'll look to break. They get to Smith to Johnson. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Sheets with 8 seconds left. Long pass to River White Plume. He's going to look for Anderson. Oh, he should have shot it in. He should have gotten it in motion. They'll get it to Johnson. River White Plume there jump stopped. He should have just thrown while he was running, and it would have been good. But still, great first half. 31-28 in favor of East. We'll be right back with the Ranger halftime show here on YO Today at 939 KTAK.
Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
And welcome back to the halftime show here on 93.9 KTAK. Riverton outscored 22-16 in the first. They outscored them 12-9 in the second, and that's where we reside now at 31-28 at halftime. As we go to the Rangers scoreboard, or scorebook, I should say, we've got Nath leading scorer for East with 10. Johnson has 2. Zawada with 9, 6 for King, 2 for McCord, and 2 for Stevenson. For Riverton, leading all scorers with 15 is Eric Smith. Jackson has 4. Gage Treber has 7, and River White Plume has 2. Turnovers were a real bugaboo early on for the Riverton Wolverines, as they got 5 really quickly. They have 8 on the day compared to 5 for East, but they kind of shored that up. A little bit of foul concerns for Riverton. Jackson with 3, Smith with 2, Anderson with 2. Nath and King, both for East, have 2 as well. So we're going to get some water, and then we'll be right back with the second half as Riverton tries to close out the James Johnson Invitational here in Cheyenne with a 3-1 record instead of a 2-2 record. We'll see if they can do it. We'll be right back with the third quarter here on WYO Today.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back here, start of the third quarter. It will be Riverton basketball. Riverton now going right to left on your radio dial, 31-28. Sheets in the corner to tie it, and he does. Sheets' first points of the game ties it up at 31. Zawada into the front court, going to Martin, back to Zawada on the right wing. Zawada, top of the key for Nath, or the free throw line for Nath. He turns, they left him for a second, puts up an easy one. He now has 12, and they retake the lead, 33-31 here in the first 36 seconds of this third quarter. Riverton over to Jackson on the corner. Jackson driving in to the paint, pump fakes, puts it up, and good. Jackson ties us back up at 33. Jackson now with 6. Quickly trying to set things up. Zawada looking to drive in, has to dish out to Johnson. Johnson for 3, good. Hectic offensive pace here so far. Smith to Sheets. Sheets on the near wing. Crosses over to Jackson. Jackson for 3 in the tie. He hits it. Holy cow, now no one can miss. Johnson quickly into the front court, driving in, puts it up, good. And East is going to call a timeout, it looks like. Yes, it is. It's going to be a 30-second. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on WYO Today.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back, 38-36. Seemingly no one can miss a shot at the moment for either team. Sheets gets up to Anderson. Anderson to Smith. Smith looking to drive baseline. Gets it to Bo Anderson in the corner. Bo cross court to White Plume. White Plume with the pump fake from 3. Now go to the free throw line for Jackson. Jackson hands it to Smith. Smith puts it up, good. Jackson now with 17. Or Smith with 17, excuse me. Not Jackson. Over to Johnson. Johnson inside. Put up. River White Plume with the block, and that's the first time anybody's missed a shot here in the quarter. Looking to break. Smith for 3. Good! Eric Smith now with 20. And we have a whistle. It's going to be a foul against Bo Anderson on the rebound. Shot does count, or on the non-rebound, but after the play. That is Bo's 3rd, though, so something to keep an eye on as he'll come out. So will Sheets, and Gage Treber and Peyton Larson will join the rest of the starters. 5:33 to go. Riverton by 3. Zawada looking inside to Nath. Nath puts it up, no good. Rebound fought for, loose. Garnered by Larson. Larson to Treber. Riverton looking to break. Treber inside to Jackson. Jackson blocked from behind. It will go out of bounds after the block by Zawada, and it will stay with Riverton. Inbound is to Garrett Jackson. Jackson into the paint, drives in. He's looking for the got to get out of there, and he does with the 3 seconds. Larson to Smith. Smith fake to 3, wants a screen now from Jackson. He gets it, he drives down, pops free, baseline, no good. Larson fighting for it and unable to get to it. Rebound by East. Zawada, long pass to Johnson. Looking for Nath. Now back outside to Johnson. Johnson drives in, puts it up. No good. He's going to the line to shoot 2, though. Foul is against number 3. That, of course, is Garrett Jackson. That's his 4th. That's a huge concern. Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. He is 2 for 2 on the day. And that one is in and out. No good. Trent Weber will come get Jackson, as well as Clay Sheets will come back in. He will grab Eric Smith. Johnson misses after getting 2, misses 2, and on the rebound, I think they're going to get Stevenson with a foul, pushing the back as Weber had him blocked out. They do. That'll be their team first. Comes with 4:41 here in the third quarter. Riverton up by 3. Larson inbounding to Sheets. Sheets back to Larson. Long pass to Treber. Treber looking to drive in, loses control, gets it back though, but cannot finish. A little bit out of control there, and it'll lead to a break by East. Johnson trying to take it all the way. That's got to be a charge, and it is. God bless you, Peyton Larson. You took a trucking. Fouls against Johnson. It'll be his second, team second. Sheets inbounds to Larson. Larson crosses over to Smith. Still in the backcourt, back to Larson. Got to get it over, fellas. Got to get it over, and they do to Eric Smith. Smith back up top to Larson towards top of the key. Larson looking to drive out to Weber. Weber for 3. No good. Left it short. Got his own rebound. Pump fakes. Puts it up and draws the foul. Great job there by Trenton Weber. Foul is against number 1. That's Nath. His 3rd. Team 3rd of the quarter. Weber going to the line. I won't try and fool you. Weber is not the best free throw shooter on the team. First one on its way. God! Weber on the season, 56% from the line. Second one on its way, left it short. Gage Treber with the rebound, gets it out to Larson. Sheets underneath for Larson. Larson out to Treber. Treber 3 on the way, no good. Rebound by East. They have to try and save it, and they do. They get a outlet pass to Zawada. He's going to try and go coast to coast, and 1. Foul on Treber. That's one of those where you just got to know that you've got to stop the guy. It can be a hard foul. Just, don't get called for a flagrant or anything, but you got to stop him. You can't just try and kind of stop him. So Zawada will go to the line. He is perfect from it, 4 for 4. And a chance to make this a 1-point game. Lander defeats the Outlaws 71-20. Zawada misses. 80% free throw shooter misses. I guess that's about right. 1 out of 5. Quick pass to Eric Smith for 3. No good. And rebound by East. They'll look to take the lead again. They go inside to Nath. Back out to Zawada. Zawada for 3. Good. (43-42). 3:14 to play, and on a pass intended to go over the line, or go over the timeline, Eric Smith has it batted out of the air by Gus Johnson. By Gus Johnson, he's an announcer. By Johnson, it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverton. 3:11 to play in the third. Anderson back in. He comes in for Weber. So now you've got your starters minus Garrett Jackson, so that'll be Gage Treber there. White Plume having a hard time getting it in. Finally does to Sheets. Sheets out to Treber. Treber drives in. Nicely done. Gage Treber now has 9, and Riverton retakes the lead. Quick pass to Johnson. Puts it up and over. Good. They retake the lead. Anderson. Pass to nobody. Be the 9th turnover of the day. First turnover of the second half, actually. Anderson just really did not anticipate where the ball should go. And it'll be a turnover with 2:45 and counting to play in the third. Riverton trailing by 1. Zawada into the front court to the left for Johnson. Johnson looking to drive, puts it up, and charge on Johnson. River White Plume taking that. That wasn't quite the one that Weber or Larson took, but good enough nonetheless. Okay, he said at first against 44. I was like, wait a second. 4th team foul. Puts Riverton in the bonus next foul. Anderson with it from Smith. Back to Smith. Trying to just pass out of the pressure here, and Anderson brings it over on the dribble. Gets it to Sheets. Sheets over to Smith. Smith on the left wing. That's the near side wing. Goes to Anderson. Anderson driving in from the free throw line. Puts it up and one! Bo Anderson. Heck of a way to get your first points. He'll send Bo Anderson to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play, as they call it. Bo Anderson on the season is a 78% free throw shooter. Right, White Plume coming out after taking the charge. Weber going to come get him, so Anderson with a chance to extend this lead to 2. That was the 5th foul as well. It's on its way up and good. Riverton leading by 2 with 2:12 to play in the third. Nath to Johnson. Johnson dribbling off a screen, goes to Zawada on the near side, and they find a cutting to Foya, who cannot finish the easy layup, or what should have been an easy layup. Looking to press now, Weber to Anderson. To Smith. Smith driving in, puts it up. Good by Smith. Smith now with 22. Quickly down, and Schreiber's going to get called for the foul, as it looked like a clean block. Be the 14th foul. Second on Schreiber. It will send Martin to the line to shoot 2. He has no points on the day. Martin on the season is a 50% free throw shooter. First one on its way up and good. 49-46, minute 36 left in the third. Of course, next foul against Riverton East will also be in the bonus. Second one up and good. 2-point game as Martin gets both his free throws. Schreiber inbounds to Sheets. Sheets over the timeline, looking to go center. He's looking to drive, dishes out to Anderson. Anderson, 3 on the way, good! Bo Anderson quickly now with 5. Johnson quickly come down. Smith with the steal. Smith trying to go coast for coast. Somebody just ran over their own player. Blocked, though, and now we're on the ground, and watch out, could get very, very physical very fast. Possession arrow here. Smith got blocked from behind. Sheets is not happy with it. An East player got trucked by his own guy, in fact, on the play. Minute 10, 5-point game, 52-47, Riverton. Looking inside for Nath, probably what they should have been doing the whole time. He puts it up, good. Nath now leads them with 14. 3-point game, 52-49, 52 seconds left here in the third. Schreiber, just telegraphed the pass, and Zawada's going to take it all the way up and in. That was just too telegraphed, and it's down to a 1-point game. 52-51, Sheets. Schreiber, long 3, no good. Everybody goes up for the board, 32 seconds left in the third. Trying to take it coast to coast is Nath. No, cannot get it, and there we're going to get a tie-up again. And this time possession error will go to Riverton with 26.5. Things getting a little chippy for a different reason than the last night. This is some hardcore entertaining basketball, folks. Call your friends. Tell them to tune in. Inbound by Weber. To Larson. 19 seconds in the third. Schreiber with it. He took an eye at the clock. 15 seconds. Schreiber will back out towards the bottom of the C, now the middle of the C. In Cheyenne East's logo. Schreiber drives in, puts it up, and this is a wild shot because he got stuck somewhere. Zawada trying to go coast to coast here as time expires, and he draws the foul with 0.1 seconds left. You're saying 80% free throw shooter to the line here. Fouls against Eric Smith. That's his third, team fifth. So Zawada here, if he makes them both, gives his team the lead with 0.1. Zawada on the day is 4 for 5. Zawada's free throw on the way, good. Tied up 52 apiece. Second one on the way, up and good. Retaking the lead and just inbounding, letting the 0.1 fall off. So at the end of 3, we got ourselves a nail biter. We go to the fourth, 53-52 East. Don't miss out. Don't turn away. We'll be right back on 93.9 KTAK.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Welcome back. Fourth and final quarter. East will start with the basketball. 53-52, slimmest of margins here. Inbound is to Zawada. It will be Jackson. It'll be your starters. And they go inside to Nath. Nath guarded by White Plume. Good job by White Plume. Forces him to go back outside to Johnson. Johnson guarded by Sheets. Johnson trying to go down the middle of the right. Dishes out to a guy who's brand new in it. They get Zawada. Zawada from 15. Good. 3-point game. Zawada now with 20, 55-52, 7:26 to play. Bringing down the nice pass, and they find Sheets, and he just puts it up and in with no problem. Back to a 1-point game. Quickly into the front court, and we're going to get a foul against, I do believe, River White Plume. Let's see here. If it is, it's his second. Nope, they're going to whistle it on Anderson. That's worse. That's his fourth. So Gage Schreiber will have to come back in for him. Matt Stafford just did Matt Stafford things, I'm told. 34-31. They just took the lead in Carolina. And stolen away on the inbound by, well, you guessed it, the man of the day, seemingly. Gage Schreiber feeds River White Plume into the blow block, little hook, no good. Schreiber fighting for the rebound. Jackson trying to guard it and maybe fall out. 55-54. Johnson from Zawada on the left wing. 6:53 to play. Zawada up towards the or Johnson up towards the logo. Now gets it to Nath. He spins, puts it up, blocked by River White Plume. Got his own rebound, went underneath though. Dishes out, and a layup put up and in by Martin. Back to a 3-point game. To Sheets. Sheets for 3. No good. Looking to extend the lead past one possession. Put up, no good. Rebound, put up, no good. Rebound by Jackson. Fighting for it, and a hold is going to be called on East, and they're none too happy, although it was secured. Foul will be against Nath. That's his 4th. That's not good for them either. So it'll be 57-54. Schreiber bringing it over the timeline. 6:06, 6:05. 3-point game. Smith drives in, lays it up, and good. Smith now with 24. 1-point game, 56-57. Zawada into the front court. Zawada going to the left, loses. No, he was going to Nath. Nath trying to back down, puts it up, no good, but they neglect the rebounder, and then they leave Nath to guard the rebounder. He now has 16. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Sly Johnson. We'll take it with him. Be right back here on WYO Today and KTAK.
Brown to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
And welcome back. 5:36, Riverton ball down by 3. Smith looking to tie it. No good. 3 from the wing was no good. Rebound by East. And East is now going to call another timeout after just having the 30-second timeout. This one will be the full. We'll take it with them. They lead by 3 with the ball. Here with 5:25 to go on WYO Today and 93.9 KTAK.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best, from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
And welcome back here to WYO Today and 939's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 59-56. T-Birds on top. It has been a back and forth majority of the third and all of the fourth quarter. 5:25 left here to play. Nail biter coming out of the timeout. It'll be Schreiber, Smith, Jackson, River White Plume, and Clay Sheets. Zawada to Nath, and they just let a guy get behind him. Cannot do that as King gets behind him. He scores his 8th point of the day. Extends the lead out to 5. Schreiber on the wing. Schreiber cross court to Sheets. Kind of a dangerous pass there to Jackson. Jackson wants the 3. No good. Schreiber with the rebound. No, they're going to say he fouled him, and I'm not sure how he did. He didn't hook and hold. He just went around him. But against Schreiber, that is going to be his 3rd, be team 2nd of the quarter. Comes with 4:54 to go. 5-point deficit. Jackson coming out now. Going to play a little offense-defense probably with Jackson because he does have 4 fouls. Bo Anderson also with 4. He's not in at the moment. Going to the corner for King. King driving in, dishes out to Zawada for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound and we're going to get a push on Weber. And we almost called for that earlier. It's on his parents about how he always gets a push in the back. It was not a hold on River White Plume. It was a shove, but they're going to call it on River White Plume. It's his second, team third. Inbound is to Nath. He puts it right up. Great little play. And now Riverton in a little bit of a hurt. Down by 7. Sheets to Weber. Back out to Sheets. Trying to get to White Plume, stolen away. Looking to go coast to coast on the break. Johnson puts it up. Charge against Johnson on Sheets drawing it. Actually, no, it's not going to be on Johnson. It's going to be on Nath. If that's number 1, Nath, that's his 5th. It is against Nath. So Nath has fouled out. I almost said falled out. So Nath is going to leave with 18. He's their second leading scorer tonight. Zawada right now has 20. But it definitely affects their post game and their rebounding. So coming in for him will be Stevenson with 4:13 to play. Coach Johnson not happy with the ref. Ref explaining it to him.
Hey, you guys got to put it together.
We got a whistle. What do we got a whistle for? Guess they didn't start the clock or didn't start the shot clock or something.
Play stronger, smarter.
Into the front court for Sheets. Sheets to Smith on the left wing. Back up top to Sheets. Back to Smith. Smith cross court for Treber. Treber drives in, tries a floater. Going to be way too hard. Trying to get to it himself. River White Plume gets it. Blocked, but the foul. Foul on Stevenson will be his second. Be team third. White Plume going to the line. He only has 2 points today. On the season, White Plume is 71% from the charity stripe. And boy, they need something here. Down 7. First one in and out, no good. (63-56). Second one on the way in. Cuts the lead to 6 here with 3:48 to play. White Plume coming out for Anderson. Anderson joining and Garrett Jackson both coming in. They both have 4 fouls. And we're going to get a timeout actually by Coach Sheets, I do believe. It's going to be a full one. We'll take it with them. 63-57, 3:48 to play here on 93.9 KTAK.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
And welcome back. 93.9 KTAK. Winning to the fourth quarter, 53-52. Outscoring Riverton 10-5 in the fourth has been Cheyenne East. So that's where we're at, 63-57. A recap, we do have Nath is fouled out for East. Jackson and Anderson both with 4 for Riverton. Leading scorers are Smith with 24 for Riverton and Zawada for East with 20. Zawada to Johnson to bring it over the line. Back to Zawada, 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Zawada looking to drive in and taken away. It's saved by Jackson, at least momentarily. Johnson drives in, puts it up, it goes out of bounds. It'll be Riverton basketball. Every loose ball being fought for. Riverton a chance to cut it to 4 or even down to 3. Inbound is to Eric Smith. Smith across the line goes to Anderson. Anderson back to Smith. Open look for 3. Good! Eric Smith now with 27. 60-63. They get it across court to Johnson. Back up top to Zawada. 3 minutes to go. Zawada inside to Martin, back to Zawada. Zawada inside to Stevenson, lays it up and in. They just left him. Back out to a 5-point game. 65-60. Treber looking to drive all the way in, puts it up. And how is that a charge? They jumped up with him, but okay. I'd get it if he's standing still, but that's 4 on Treber. And we're going to get a full timeout now by Coach Johnson. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back. 65-60. East ball and the lead with 2:44 to play on 939 KTAK.
Has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at hinesgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Hines Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Hines General Store will do the rest. Hines General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
And welcome back. Inbounded to Zawada with a 5-point lead after the foul on Gage Treber. It was his 4th. He's still out there along with Jackson and Anderson. 3 Riverton players on the floor at the moment with 4 fouls. 2:30 to go. Johnson moving to his right, gets it to King. Back to Zawada. He's trying to go baseline, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Jackson. They might have numbers here. Jackson trying to get it to Smith. Smith for a 3. No good. Rebound by Sheets. Sheets puts it up. No good. Rebound's going to be tied up for a moment. Nope, Zawada comes away with it. Long pass to Johnson with 2 minutes to play. Johnson looking to dive in. Partially falls down, but right there, again, a neglected defender, or offensive player, King puts it up. Back out to 7. Minute 48 to play. Smith to Treber. Treber to Smith. Smith to Sheets. They need it for 3. No good. Rebound by Anderson. Anderson puts it back up. Good. Bo Anderson. And we'll get a timeout on the floor after Anderson puts it back up. It'll be by Sheets, and it will be a full one. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. 67-62, 132 left on 939 KTAK.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Golden Buffalo Jewelry in Riverton knows that sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK. Minute 32 left. East with the ball, leading by 5. Riverton coming out of the timeout in a full court press. And they're going to have Johnson bring it up, and they're going to fade back into the half court with the exception of Sheets. Sheets guarding Johnson as he brings over the timeline to Stevenson on the right wing. Now looking to get it to Martin. And we're going to get a hold there against number 20. That is Bo Anderson, and he has fouled out. Be the team four, so they'll be in the bonus as well after this. So they'll have some time. Or they're going to say he was shooting. They're going to say they already have team 5? Okay, I did not have that. So that was the 5th team foul, evidently. River White Plume now will come in for Anderson, and it will send number 12, I do believe that is Martin, it is, to the line to shoot 2. Martin on the season, again, 50%, but he's hit both of his today, and he misses this one. That's good for Riverton. Chance to extend it out to the full 2 possession here. On the way, no good. Rebound by Treber. Treber trying to get to White Plume on a break. He gets it to him. White Plume puts up and is blocked. And now they're looking at a fast break. Zawada lays it up and good. Again, the extra pass might have helped there. It's now a 7-point lead as we're under a minute to play. And Zawada going to get a cheap one. Probably shouldn't have done it. It'll be the 4th team foul. Be his 3rd. So any foul against them the rest of the way will be 2 shots, but they've got to be thinking 3s here. Down 7. Now you can probably think 2 for a second. Treber looking to drive in. That's going to be a charge on Treber. It is, and he's now gone as well. Won't be any shots, but Gage Treber's now fouled out of the game. Trenton Weber will check in for Treber. 42.8 seconds left, 7-point game. Inbound, they get it to Johnson. I figure you might want to get Zawada, the 80% free throw shooter. And Johnson's going to get called for pushing off. That's just silly. That's just silly to do at that point. That's 4 fouls on Johnson. Riverton, really, 35.9. You definitely got to start thinking 3 or a quick dribble drive. One way or the other, you got to go. Clay Sheets on the inbound. Comes up, gets it to Jackson. 30 seconds, you got to go. Sheets looking for Jackson. Jackson guarded well, is going to try and shoot a 3. No good. River White Plume gets it up. No good. And Riverton wants a foul, and I kind of don't blame him at this point. To Johnson. Johnson lays it up, and that'll probably do it. Johnson with 11, 9 seconds left, 71-62. Smith drives in and draws the foul. Foul is against number 31, Stevenson. That's his 3rd. Puts the team over the limit. Smith with 27, trying to get 28, 29. It'll be a career high, but you know he'd rather have the win, and he misses the first one. second one on its way, no good. With 4 seconds left, Johnson's going to come away with it, and that's going to do it. Your final here, 71-62 in favor of East. They outscore Riverton 19-10 in the fourth. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we're joined by our Gatorade Sports Good Effort Player of the Game. Welcome back to KTAK. It's Gage Strieber. You just have no kind of sense of protecting yourself, it seems, when you're out on the court diving around. I'm guessing that was your blood.
No, that was the other guy's.
That was the other guy's blood. So tell me, you had a really good game on the defensive side of the ball, really physical game. I sense that you live for those type of games.
Yeah, I do. I love them. They're great. It's great for competition to get us better for sure. And I feel like we competed well as a team for sure tonight.
Whose side of the family does it come from? When you drive in, you have a way of contorting your body to try and get around or get a shot up. You going to give credit to anybody for that?
No, I don't even know where I got that at.
I mean, you're bending yourself in half, things of that nature. It's your first time playing in a while this season.
Yeah.
So what's it like being back on the court?
It's great. It's a great feeling, especially home crowd for all the Cheyenne teams that we played this weekend. It's definitely it's good for us to get this environment in for sure.
I get a strange feeling that you maybe like playing on the road more than you like playing at home.
I do sometimes, yeah.
You definitely are the type of player who can get under the skin of fans and other players. You take pride in that?
Yeah, I do until I get in trouble for it by the coaches, but, you know.
I understand. Well, we want to thank our Gatorade Good Effort Player of the Game for joining us, and we'll be right back with Coach Sheets here in just a few moments on KTAK.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, we're joined by Coach Sheets. Coach Sheets, tight-fought game for most of it. Riverton comes up a little bit short, but a lot of positives to take from this. Eric Smith with a career high. Gage Strieber with no sense of self-preservation, it seems.
Both those guys played really well, and all of our guys that played tonight, they battled. You know, this was a, like we've talked about last night, great atmosphere to play in. Tough 4A East opponent that's really good. Hopefully we'll see him again at the end of the year, and very pleased with how our effort was, how we played, a physical brand of basketball that we needed to. We just got to make some more points, I guess. Get some more stops.
One of the things that's changed in this weekend since the first two tournaments is your free throw shooting's gotten quite substantially, actually, percentage-wise better. Is that something y'all focused on over the break?
We always shoot a lot of free throws, so again, it's kind of like putting, or I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other references you could compare it to. Again, just kind of trust in the process. Like when you get up there, knocking it down, sometimes you're tired, sometimes you're a little too excited. There's a lot of factors come into it. we trust our guys to make it. And so, it's kind of like what's expected when they do shoot better. And it's just a hard thing, you see guys at the highest level that go through spurts where they struggle with it, and then other times where they're knocking them down.
What did you have to do? You had to manage quite a few foul loads because I can say this, he can't. Calls were kind of inconsistent. Let's just at times letting them get away with everything and then calling it real tight.
Yeah.
How did you have to manage that? What did you have to pull? But
the guys are ready, and at times this year you'll see us play even more guys. We just feel like at this point, we've got those guys that are ready to go, and those other guys are right there, knocking on the door to get more playing time. We just felt like last night and tonight the speed of the game is awful intense. It's high level varsity basketball, and so the guys that came in and played, they're ready. And there's even times where if a guy has 4 fouls, you'll see us play him, just because we have some depth. Mm-hmm. And if a guy fouls out, we obviously don't want that, but we've got other guys that can step in.
So now what does the mentality go like? You go from all these tournaments, a long break, then another tournament, and now you're into the regular season. Still 3 games before you get a game at home. But
but we're getting closer, right? We just kind of keep knocking a few off, and then pretty soon we'll have a home game.
The end of January will be here at some point in time.
Yep.
How do you transition, or how do you get into a routine of playing twice a week now? Of course, you got Ronthon coming up, too. They'll give you a break.
Well, now it's more kind of team-specific focus. Going in the tournaments, you've got 4 games, you've got 3 games, you've got 4 games. We really don't have time to scout too much, honestly. You kind of look at what they do. We know some of the players. Other times it's like you try to watch them, but we don't do a lot of scouting. It's more worried about what we're doing, focusing on us, and then, if they run something in the game we haven't seen before, then good for them. Now that we get into conference play, those teams, those players pretty intimately. You know what they like to run. There's some new wrinkles every year, but there's also some consistency from year to year. So, we know Green River really well. They're playing at a high level right now, and so that's going to be just as intense as these 2 games have been. Green River and our conference games when we get started, I don't even know who we play after that because we just have seen Green River on there, and then we get into our conference games, and it's going to be kind of like that rock fight. It's going to be a 4A West, very physical game. Points are at a premium, and it's going to come down to the wire, so it'll be fun.
All right, we want to thank Coach Sheets. Y'all travel back safely, and we'll be right back to give you the stats here on Wire Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket post-game show. Your final, once again, 71-62 in favor of the host East Thunderbirds. Riverton led in scoring by our Papa Murphy's player of the game. That is going to be Eric Smith, who finishes with a career-high 27. Jackson and Schreiber both finished with 9. 7 for Bo Anderson, 5 for Sheets, and 2 for White Plume. It was one of those games you just couldn't really put a beat on it. They're letting them play very physical at times, and then they're making them play very tight at times. So it was kind of inconsistent, and that's not against. They called it by the rules. They're allowed to do that. It's kind of like when you get an inconsistent umpire in baseball with pitching. You just can't really kind of get in the flow. But it was a great game. Riverton, playing great, came back. They were down as much as 12, came back, got it to within 1, took the lead some. At the end of 3, it was a 1-point game. But in the fourth quarter, credit East coming out and just really, really finishing strong. Nath, of course, who fouled out, finished with 18. Their leading scorer, though, was Zawada with 22. So it's been a long 3 days of basketball here. We got down here on Wednesday. We're all tired. We're all ready to get home, and it's a long drive in the dark. So we want to thank someone else who spent a lot of time. She's still board hopping because Wyoming Indian, they were supposed to play earlier. Now they're playing tonight. So they're on right now on KWYW if you want to finish off with some great basketball. Of course, because of that, we do not have the Wyoming game. Wyoming is playing tonight at 8 o'clock. We might switch over to it. I don't know. But they'll play Nevada 11-4 in Nevada. So that's one game to be paying attention to tonight. But Wyoming Indian on right now, 991 KWYW. For Leanne Sanderson, for all the crew over at Wyo Today Media, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Thursday with the Green River game, live from Green River. It'll be broadcast here on 939 KTAK.
It's about the things that matter: your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why